Good morning or afternoon or whatever the hell time of day it is for you right now. YTPC. Welcome back to the Shire Shed. It has been 2 weeks exactly since we hung out together for a new video anyway. You can watch the other ones that I have posted. Matter of fact, if this is your first time watching, watch this video, hit subscribe, and like and subscribe, and go back and watch some of my other stuff. If you like this, you might like that. Anyhow, welcome back to the Shire Shed. I'm Sunny. Today we're reviewing one that has been requested many times, and that is Peter Stokkebye's luxury Bullseye Flake. This is a vapor. It is delicious, and I absolutely love it. And I would put it up against anything similar. Peterson Deluxe Navy Rolls, Escudo Navy Deluxe. It's fantastic. However, it does have something that's a little different than those previous other two blends that I just mentioned. It has a nice bullseye of black Cavendish right in the middle. And normally that would turn me off. And in fact, at first time I tried it, it did. But it has grown on me immensely. Excuse me, let me get a sip of coffee. So, I'm not going to pull up tobacco reviews or anything crazy like that. Mostly because I just feel like being lazy today. So, deal with it. Now, as I said, this one took a little time to grow on me because of that Cavendish. But honestly, I don't even notice it anymore. Oh, and by the way, I am having it in my Missouri Meerschaum Diamondback. So, this one is absolutely lovely. It has that perfect, in my opinion, it has the perfect amount of Virginia and Perique that balance each other out beautifully. Nice, grassy, very fresh kind of taste. I know fresh isn't a taste, but you can taste when something's fresh. So, you get me. The Perique adds just a touch of spice. And as I said, I don't even notice the black Cavendish in this. Some say it adds this sweetness to it. I honestly, if you took it out, I wouldn't notice. Now that, your mileage may vary. Others may notice if you take it out. Well, I don't. I wouldn't. Yeah. So this is one that I reach for if I don't feel like burning through, Escudo can be pretty tricky to get a hold of. Peterson Deluxe Navy Rolls, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you'll be able to get it, and sometimes you won't for a while. So I'll reach for this if I'm craving something like that. But I don't feel like burning through my higher dollar, $14 a tin. Which brings me to my next point. This is, in fact, part of the bulk blends for the Cheapskate series. And this falls squarely on that list. I believe at my local B&M I think they sell this for like call it $3 an ounce, which is crazy cheap. And they sell quite a lot of it. I believe on Smoking Pipes it's like 2 and some change to get an ounce of this. So it is indeed very affordable. Honestly, it's one of the greatest blends, and it's cheap. It's perfect for any time of day, really. Perfect with some coffee in the morning. It's perfect after lunch, after dinner, before bed. It goes anywhere, anytime. Initially, I was drying this a little bit before I packed it, but I found that this is one of the few that actually kind of kills some of the flavor and actually contributes to biting a little bit. So if it's really damp, obviously I'll dry it a little bit, but I don't get it to the point of a lot of my other blends when I dry them. And basically I just rub it out and put it in the bowl. There's literally nothing fancy about it. Stays lit remarkably well. Allegedly it ages very well. Now this one I think has maybe a year or two on it. It's nothing crazy, but I have heard from fellow pipers that it ages very, very well, which doesn't really surprise me. Peter Stokkebye stuff, it pretty much all ages very well. That's why I bought a pound and a half of the luxury Navy Flake. Probably one of my favorite vapors of all time. Many consider it a straight Virginia. There's Perique in that. Yeah. But this one, oh yeah. I could definitely see this aging incredibly well. As I said, it packs very well, lights very well, stays lit very well. The flavor is fantastic. It's exactly what you would expect a vapor to taste like. It has just incredible natural sweetness. And the Perique just helps that along. I can't say enough good things about this. So final verdict on this, go get some. If you haven't tried it and you've been on the fence because you haven't heard enough about it, you've heard enough now. Go get it today, if possible. Today. I mean, even at the most, at $3 an ounce, just go get an ounce. You can dig $3 out of your couch. Go. Not right now, but wait till the video and watch a couple more of my videos and subscribe and all that stuff, and then go. Yeah, I love this one. So yeah, verdict, go get it. 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 So where have you been, Sonny? Well, if you caught my post last week, I really just I wanted a weekend to myself, kind of. And it didn't really have anything to do with the videos, or the reviews or anything like that. I knew what I was going to review. I knew I was going to review this. I just didn't know whether it was going to be then or now. So now I'm doing it. But at the end of last week, and side note, if for those of you that have been watching my videos for like the last month or two, at least, you know that I was kind of wrestling with a job change decision, and I was having kind of a hard time deciding, and ultimately ended up changing jobs. I didn't change jobs necessarily, I just changed where I do it. Uh, so the company I worked for before, I was essentially kind of doing the same thing. I'm with my county. I work for my county now, um, the county in which I reside, and I love it. I'm so glad I made that decision. I don't think I could be happier about having made that decision, to be honest. Uh, kind of kicking myself for even second guessing, I guess. But how could I have known? So I need to stop kicking myself and start patting myself on the back instead for making a great decision. Uh, and not this past week, but the week prior. So 2 weeks ago was my first week at that new job. So I was kind of, I guess, mentally drained. I mean, it's not a hard job. In fact, it's easier than what I was doing with my previous company. Um, it's less stress. It's literally everything I could have ever asked for in a job. Literally. I think the only slight downside is I took a slight pay cut. Um, but it's negligible. It's, yeah. So, even though the job is less stressful, I was still getting to know new people, and I was still, kind of figuring out a new boss, and just everything that is entailed with starting a new job. Nothing I haven't done 100 times before, or whatever, but it was just, I think, a lot of mental exhaustion and emotional exhaustion because, as I said, I was wrestling with that decision quite a bit. And I think it was a lot of a roller coaster as well because I went in really with no expectations. I really try to do that with new things, whether it's tobacco, whether it's a new pipe, whether it's a new blend coming out that no one's tried before. Um, or even a new job. I try to not have any expectations whatsoever. That way, if it goes positively or negatively, I can make an informed decision and one that hasn't been influenced by any preconceived notions or potentially unfair expectations that I've set for that thing, whatever it is. So it was a bit of a roller coaster. I went into it and I was kind of overwhelmed with how much better it seemed already. And this was like Monday, like my first Monday I showed up, and I got around into like lunchtime or whatever, and got to the end of the day, and I was like, is this really as awesome as I'm perceiving it to be? And it sure seemed that way. So I think the only I guess, preconceived expectation I had was, I mean, it's the government. Let's be real. We don't exactly have a ton of faith in them a lot of times. And usually it's for good reason. So I think I kind of had that spinning around in my nugget. And probably had a little bit of concern. I'll just put it that way. So I was delighted when end of Monday rolled around, Tuesday passed, and I was like, yep, this is awesome. Like, I love this. And then I really started training for the actual job. Because, you know, the first couple days is like familiarization and introductions and this is how we do things, and this is who you have to talk to for this, and this is who you have to talk to for this. If you need this, this is what you have to submit for that, and blah blah blah, and all that fun happy shit. And then I started getting to the into the actual guts of the job, and then I was finding, oh my god, this takes me like no time compared to what I did before. And yeah, it was amazing. So I got to the end of the week, and you know, Saturday rolled around and Sunday rolled around, and I was like, you know, I think I'm going to take this weekend off and just do some things that I want to do. So I got some yard work done, and I built a shelf for my wife for her office, and actually today I'll be building the second level of that shelving. Um, Unit, I guess. It's not a unit technically, but get some yard work done today. And yeah, last weekend I just needed to myself. Um, I'm very happy to report that I am still incredibly psyched about being with my county. And I say my county because I grew up here. I was born, well, I wasn't born in the county, but that's because our county doesn't have, at the time, didn't have a labor and delivery, I don't believe. Like we lived literally like 45 seconds from the hospital where my mom worked. But either their labor and delivery was like full or something. We had to go to Dayton, which was like 20 minutes that way. So I was raised in this county. I pretty much know it backwards and forwards. And it's my county. This is home. So the pride that I feel working for the county that I love so much and taking care of it and making sure that everything regarding, you know, water and plumbing and everything, making sure that none of that is harmed, uh, protecting it makes me feel damn good. And the fact that I get paid for it is even better. Yeah. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this video. Just know that I love you guys, and for those of you that helped me make that decision, gave me advice, thank you. I'm eternally grateful because I am very happy that I made that decision. So yeah, thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. Truth be told, I was actually really looking forward to doing another video after taking, you know, a week off, I was really looking forward to doing this, and I'm very happy doing this. It's a lot of fun, and it's very low pressure. You know, I don't ever feel like really obligated that I have to do it, but I do enjoy doing it. So as long as I enjoy doing it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And as soon as I stop enjoying doing it, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But I don't foresee that happening. But who knows? I enjoy it now. And that's what I'm gonna focus on. So enough babbling. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Once again, if this is your first time here and you're enjoying the content, don't subscribe if you're not enjoying the content. That's stupid. That would be stupid. But if you're enjoying the content, do me a big fat solid favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell, you know, if you're wanting to get notifications when I upload. But just FYI, 90% of the time I upload on Sundays. So do with that what you will. Set an alarm, whatever. I don't care. It's your life. Do what you want. But I would appreciate it if you hit like and subscribe if you're digging what I'm doing here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You've been in the Shire Shed, and I do plan on doing another tour of the Shire Shed very soon. So, thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But if you do, don't get caught. I'll see you next time. Later.